Good morning, Facebook. Today I'm here with Kenny. Kenny is my soil scientist that I use here in Mecklenburg County. He does Union County, and I wanted to show you kind of what we do and how he checks soil. So Kenny, if you have any tips. So this is Kenny. He's with SEPTIC Environmental Solutions. Kenny, introduce yourself.
Yes, what we do, we take a sand auger and we bore down up to 48 inches before we hit rock, clay, which is expansive, Play-Doh, water, and where the soil turns a gray color. Usually it's in a low area around a stream or drainage swells. So those four indicators, we need it on this site. It's kind of fairly level. We need at least about 30 inches of good soil before we hit any of those terminating characteristics.
All right, so he is just literally digging into the ground with his tool. What is this tool called?
Sand auger.
And let me see. What are you looking at? What are you looking for?
We're just feeling the texture of the material, the soil, to see if it's clay or sandy. Sandy, the soil would just fall through. Here's a little bit good example. This is the topsoil, which is more sandier. And then as you go deeper, we hit more
Clay.
into a clay. This clay cannot be expansive, again, referencing Play-Doh, like your kids would play with. Right now, this clay seems to be suitable.
So in North Carolina is mostly made up of clay, right?
No, I mean, there's soil can vary, even on this site, of clay to sand to rock. I could go down 48 inches of clay here and get move 5 feet and hit a foot to rock or sand. So no, it varies all over, not only the state, but just from county to county or from individual lot. It can change.
So, I mean, are you seeing more in Union County? Like, where is the soil better, per se? I mean...
typically in Union County, it's the Waxhaw areas. In this area, obviously, I've been on this in this subdivision before. There is some good soil here up in this area. Mecklenburg, it just varies, but Union County typically is down in the Waxhaw area. Marshville, North 601 can be a little bit different soil types, which are typically more expensive systems, and they cost more to evaluate them also.
So we are at a lot right now. This is fairly level. You can see where that house is. This is right off of Albemarle Road. Got someone interested in purchasing it. You can see. What else can you tell me? So ideally, what kind of soil are we looking for to put a conventional septic?
I don't know if the word ideally is a good one, but as long as we don't hit 4 of those rock, clay, water, or the soil turns gray, sands can work fine. Clays could work fine. As long as we get 30 inches or more on this particular site, and the soil doesn't have any of those limiting factors, then any of the soil could be used. On the coast, sands are great.
Yeah.
Sands move the water really well. We don't have a lot of sands over here in our area.
So how deep are you going?
Right now, I'm probably about. You guys are gonna put me on the spot. I'm gonna guess about 30 inches here. See how good I am. About 34.
34 inches.
So this hole's good right now for a conventional, the best septic system out there. But we'll have to bore an area for a 3-bedroom of about 100 by 100. In that area, I'll have to bore 4, maybe 6 holes to make sure all of them are good in that area.
Okay. So are you going in some kind of shape? Are you going like in a square?
No, I'm going in a shape. I'm following the contour. This is one point of reference, and I just look and tell
The corner.
if your client was standing over there, I could mark her about where it was level. So I would bore my other hole approximately level with this one, and that's just by the eye. Doing it for so long. So I would do on this one probably a rectangle or a box, a square, and I would do the 4 corners and 1 in the middle.
And so what is the next step? So this is step 1, right? You are a soil scientist engineer. We hire you and you give us some holes, you look at the dirt. Now what?
We flag it in the field. We're not allowed to say, as I explained to the client, that it perks on paper However, I could give my opinion today verbally that we think this site's good for a 3 or 4 bedroom. And then you take and apply with Mecklenburg County, and they will come out and come exactly to this spot and bore a few more holes to verify they agree with us. And then if they do, you approve and you get a permit.
Okay, so do Mecklenburg County comes in here after this as in permitting, not to like PERC it again?
They're still going to get paid, and you're still going to have to apply by them regardless. This helps clients in a way. Let's say I come out here and PERC this, and it's not that good. You don't waste your time as an agent or waste your client's time on this lot. You go look for another one instead of waiting 2 or 3 months for the county to come out to approve it. So you're getting, you're getting some information, and you're also over the long term, especially for you, Christina, you're getting more information up here to know how to handle clients better in reference to on-site septic. The more you do, the more you become the expert in it.
So how much room is a conventional septic tank usually take? Just
a little bit over, about, I say between 10 and 12,000 square feet. That seems big. Again, 100 by 100 in a perfect world is 10,000 square feet. So for a 3 or 4 bedroom, I would say 10 to 12,000 square feet.
Okay. And nothing can be built on top of this? Nothing can be built within?
Even a deck. The post to a deck has to be 5 feet from the septic field, any septic components. But that's correct. Swings, you don't want to dig into the drain field and put big trees. It needs to be just mowed and maintained. If it's in the woods, there's not a lot of maintenance to that, but you just don't want to run over it with vehicle equipment or put a garage on top of it. No structure should be allowed on it. It's got to breathe also.
So in Mecklenburg County, I mean, percentages wise, are you seeing more conventionals? Are you seeing more drip septic systems?
Oh, that's a, I don't know if anybody can answer that. That just varies wherever you go. I could be an example in Union County. I use that because that's where I do a lot of the work, and they have a lot of alternative systems. In Union County, in around Marshall area, they'd be $30,000-$40,000 drip systems. You go to Waxhaw, and they could be $8,000 conventional systems. So same here. It can vary depending on where you're at in Mecklenburg County. Over by the airport could be $30,000 drip systems. The soil's not as good. Over here, like this lot, I'm getting a good feel. I know I've done one hole, but you can just feel that the soil's probably going to be pretty good here. Probably going to be the best septic system out here.
The most inexpensive.
The most inexpensive, yeah.
Most inexpensive. That's good to hear. So when you are buying a lot, it is very important that you take the time to get those questions answered, to get that information found out, because that's kind of the first step, because you're buying raw land. So when you buy raw land, you have to start from the ground. So you have to put in your sewer systems, you have to put in your water systems. Sometimes city sewer is available, city water is available, but city sewer is not. And so that's what we are here with Kenny to test. And then the next step that you want to do is very important, is to get a survey, because can you imagine just looking at this lot, where do the lines end? You can't really tell. So it's very important that you hire someone so that they can put those either posts, or if you want to subdivide the property, make sure they do that, because the surveyors, they don't just go out here and put nails in the ground. They do the research, they look at what the restrictions are, and so forth. So those are kind of the first steps. And Kenny, he not only just tests the ground. What else do you do, Kenny?
Well, we do a lot of maintenance for septic systems. We do, the primary job is this. We do a lot of design work. Under a professional engineer, we design the septic systems if they're more complicated systems. And again, we do a lot of maintenance on septics as well.
Okay. All right, well, that is Kenny, your soil scientist there. He works in Mecklenburg County, Union County, Cabarrus?
North South Carolina.
North South Carolina.
Boone, Wilmington.
Charleston, you would go all the way to Charleston?
We're certified in North and South Carolina.
Yes, so if you are looking to get more answers on whether land that you already own or land please before you buy, please feel free to comment below. Do you have a Facebook, Kenny?
I do not.
He does not, believe it or not, but I will put his information, I'll put his email, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I hope everyone has a great day.